Alright, let's put this content out for the viewers. They need their update. I got something for them. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Alright, what do we got for you? Let's talk about this Whql driver here. 576.52. This for you Nvidia fans. Listen to this. Nvidia RTX, Nvidia 576.52 driver adds support to RTX 5060. Also bring more bug fixes. Nvidia is releasing the GeForce RTX 5060 graphics card today, and to match it with, the company also has a game-ready driver with official support for new hardware. Nvidia Whql certified 576.52 game-ready driver also supports for Dune Awakening and F125. Brings tech like DLSS4 and multi-frame generation on launch today. Already covered that. Says here, Nvidia says the new desktop GPU is available today, starting at $300 with cards coming from board partners like ASUS, Colorful, Gainward, Galaxy, Gigabyte, Eno 3D, MSI, Paylit, PNY, and Zotac, using its DLSS4 frame generation. Says here, the company says that the RTX 5060 8GB will have double the performance of the RTX 4060. Says here, here are the gaming and general bug fixes included in this release. Says here, fixing game bugs, fix F123, F124 game crashes at the end of a race, 5240, 429. Fix Diablo 2 Resurrected game display break screen corruption when using DLSS 5264 112. Then it says fix scum. Wait a minute. Whoops. If I can get this out of the way here real quick. Final Fantasy. It says fix scum, the game ready crash. Fix scum game may crash after updating the R575 driver 5757319. Then it says fix shader disk cache will not be created with certain games if OS username contains Unicode characters 5274587. Fix general bugs. Fix Lumion 12 missing certain UI components 5213228. Fix Varjo XR3. Varjo XR3 HMD is not working on RTX 50 series GPUs. That's 5173753. Fix notebooks GeForce RTX 50 series TGP limit may be clipped earlier, and that's 51771. The problem Nvidia engineers are still working on solving are these: flickering and corruption around light surface in Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, that's 5138067. Cyberpunk 2077 will crash when using photo modes to take a screenshot with path tracing enabled. That's 5076545. EA Sport FC 25 may crash during gameplay. That's 5251937. Forza Horizon 5 may crash after extended gameplay. That's 5131160. RTX 50 series Dragon Dogma 2 display shadow flickers. That's 5252205. RTX 50 series video playback in web browser may show brief red-green flash corruption. That's 5241341. Wuthering waves may randomly crash during gameplay after updating to R575 driver. That's 5259963. RTX 50 series enshrouded crash after launching game. That's 5279848. Nvidia app adding an unsupported app to Nvidia app and enabling smooth motion forces it globally to other apps. That's 5243686. RTX 50 series Battlefield 2042 random square artifacts may appear around light during gameplay. That's 5284105. Changing a setting in Nvidia control panel. Manage 3D setting may trigger shader disk cache rebuild. That's 5282 396. In Gray Zone Warfare, game may crash on startup. That's 5284 518. Then it says the Nvidia. Let me stop right here. Now over to video cards. I'll get it all in one sweep. It says here over on video cards here, it talks about download Nvidia GeForce Game Ready Driver 576.52, and let's see what they got here on theirs. So it says here Game Ready Driver for GeForce RTX 5060. This new Game Ready Driver provides the best gaming experience for least new games supporting DLSS 4 technology, F125 and Dune's Awakening, as well as the full ray tracing update for Nakara Bladepoint. It says gaming technology adds support for GeForce RTX 5060 desktop and laptop GPU. Fix issues, fix gaming bugs. F1 2124. Okay, Diablo 2. Let's see, game display black screen corruption when using DLSS 5264.112. Scum. Okay, Scum may crash after updating R575 driver 57319. Shader disk cache will not be created with certain games. iOS usernames contain Unicode characters 5274 587. Fix general bugs. Luminion 12 missing certain UI component. Varjo. Okay, and then they said known issues: flickering corruption around light. Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, Cyberpunk 2077 will crash during photo mode to take a screenshot with path tracing enabled. 5076 545. Okay, EA Sport FC 25 may crash during gameplay. 5251 937. Forza Horizon 5. Game may crash after extended gameplay. 5131 160. And then it says package content. Audio driver 1.4.3.2. Nvidia Physics System Software 9.23.10.19. CUDA, that's 12.9. DCH Nvidia Control Panel 8.1.967.0. And let's see here. This works for the RTX 50 series, RTX 40 series, Nvidia Titan, RTX 30 series, RTX 20, GeForce 16, GeForce 10, GeForce 900 series, and GeForce 700 series. That's desktop. Now, for mobile, GeForce RTX 50 series, GeForce RTX 40 series, RTX 30 series, RTX 20 series, the MX series, GTX 16 series, GTX 10 series, GeForce 10 series, GeForce 900M series, and GeForce 800M series. And we got 29 comments here. Well, we will go into it. Over on Neo Wind here, it says the Nvidia 576.52 driver is now available for download in the Nvidia app, and GeForce Experience standalone download link can be found here. And here are the official release notes. I'll leave the link in the description box. We got one comment on Neo Wind. Let's see who's the first contestant. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is Mockingbird. He says the GeForce RTX 50 series is a piece of, and Nvidia knows it. That's why Nvidia only allows Nvidia-sponsored reviews and withhold drivers from serious journalists who won't go along with only testing Nvidia cherry-picked bench. Now, over on video cards, see what the comments say here. Let's see. Waterfall said this: new drivers gave another performance boost in Steel Nomad. My first Steel Nomad score was 8737 on this card. The 5080 MSI Gaming Trio Flash to Gigabyte AROS BIOS plus 250 plus 3000. And then who was this? Scrabble said this: maybe this time we will have a good replacement for the 566.36. This is the 10th driver after it. And then Modest said this: it's not really available to upgrade if the current driver works for you. This has been the case for decades. And then Wesley said this, not advisable if you want to stay behind on power profiles and performance update, ? Then yes. And then who is this? Modest said this, I don't care about profile and performance update are usually nothing special. Recently, Intel has been the only company whose drivers are absolutely worth upgrading because they are brand new, and Intel has significantly been improving performance. AMD and Nvidia? I haven't seen anything noteworthy in at least the past 5 years, except for a few outliers with insignificant performance boosts. New bugs at the same time can be quite nasty. Would you rather have a fast system that misbehaves, e.g., crashing games or the system, or a less performant, stable system? I did choose the latter any day of the week. Of course, if you have been chasing performance uplift to the tune of 0.5%, please upgrade. Then who is this? Zach. I think Zach said this. Install these drivers on my FE3080. Previously using drivers from December. It isn't black screen upon completion. Reboot and it appears the driver installed and all is running fine, but not very encouraging. Then ADR said this. I have had that a few times over the last couple of years with the 30 and 40 series. I don't know if it's linked to a black screen issue or just which may be the wind blowing. And then Hey said this. Not sure about December, but around February 2nd or 3rd update of after DLSS release, there was a driver release that caused black screen on driver updates. It was fixed in the next 1 to 2 updates, but essentially no matter to which new version you upgrade, if you have that older driver, you will get black screen after installation. So it looked like you got to get rid of the older driver based on that comment. Who was this mod that said this? Did you use DDU? If you did and still encountered the issue, please report it to. Okay, he has a link. We'll leave that link in the description box. And it says, please provide your GPU vendor, monitor, and how they connect, motherboard, and whether you have an iGPU enabled. And who is this? Tenebris said this. Black screen corruption. My old friend, we meet again. What is the now? The 31/3 time they fix it. And then Modest started. He said, haha, so funny. But you can read a better yet cite properly. Gameplay black screen corruption when using DLSS. The previous issues were related to the screen turning black entirely, not individual game displaying black areas instead. Yeah, these guys are just sharing their updates, sharing their feedbacks. And who is this? D-Sir said this. Sure, this time it's a black screen enhanced by amazing and funny Nvidia DLSS. Your mental gymnastics is funny too. And then Mada said this. Mental gymnastics are firmly on your side. Isn't DLSS a baseline that should never be used in the first place? Why are you suddenly paying attention to the tech that produce fake image and fake frame rates? How far are you willing to go to slander Nvidia? Could you focus on the existing, valid, and patient issues? I will let you in on a secret. The driver alone has at least 10,000 open issues, and at least 50 of them are deal breakers for many. Check Reddit and Nvidia forums for more information. Isn't that a huge number? Is it? I mean, it is, but make no mistake. AMD drivers do not fare much better. AMD fans are just a lot less vocal about AMD isn't held to the same standard as Intel and Nvidia. Why is the number so big anyway? Because GPU drivers are extremely complex software. The unpacked size of over 2 gigs speaks for itself. Should I remind you that AMD never fixed the black screen issue for some Radeon RX 5000 owners, and posts about it still pops up on Reddit even in 2025. Fans make my blood boil. Why people feel the need to belong to some group or another is beyond me. Your favorite company doesn't care about you. They want your money, period. Chill out. Anyway, who is this? Lucid said this. Never experienced a black screen X8070E, 9800 X3D, and a 5900. Finally used DP80 DSC disable connection. How do you provoke it to show up? Any particular game? Alt tabbing and power-ups? And then a Raider said this. Never had any with a 5080 Supreme, 98X3D, X8070 Mobile, Turf 4K 240Hz, HDR OLED DSC HDMI. And who else is this? Eduardo said this. Are these stable enough to run on older 40 and 30 series graphics card yet? I mean 576.XX, not necessarily these one. And then Tenebris said this. I'm running 576.02 on my 4090, and it's the first driver since ages that works without major issues. I wouldn't recommend to go higher unless you need to. Nvidia is relying heavily on AI generated codes these days, and it takes them several weeks and months to fix the issue that aroused from that. And then two more. And then who is this? Clench Mass said this. I'm still on 566.36, and I haven't had any issues with Doom TDA yet. My 4070 Super, even 2x frame gen works fine. Though I am not using it, it's north of 112 FPS with just DLSS at 1440p Ultra nightmare settings. Do you recommend going to 576.02? And then Tenebris said this. These days with the kind of terrible drivers that Nvidia is putting out, I would recommend to stay at whatever driver works for you without issues. There is no need to upgrade as long as whenever you need work without issues. And that's the end of the article. So yeah, Nvidia for you, man. Yeah, no driver updates, but they're user based, or they're sharing feedbacks, on what they think, and what the issues they're facing, and what can be done, So yeah, so this driver should help you for now, and this is for the, I think it's for the 5060. This is for the 5060. So, and plus the developers are still working on some more bug fixes. So based off what I read from NeoWind on the 5060 series and certain games that 5090 series and some games that you play. But yeah, that should do it. So you guys are good. News, deals, games, update, the usual. Yeah, that should hold you for now until the next go around. But had to get this out the way though and keep you guys in the loop. And yeah, had to put this content out there, man. But Nvidia, they're on it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, Star Wars, Star Trek, Port, Dark Section. Call. Peace.